Hello? Tap tap. Hello? Are my friends here? JBT, hello! Moki, hello! Mel, hello! Evie, hello! Bunny, hello! Quaze, hello! B.O.B., hello! Digital Pen, hello! I saw the title, I'm here. Hell yeah! Coca-Cola, hello! Mario, hello! Solaris, hello! Pudding, hello! Dimension Stuffle, hello. I like your username. Cheese, hello! 22! Hello, 22. Welcome. Brand, hello. Okay, so on my end, it looks like Brand just said the word this. I'm guessing that's not what Brand actually said. I'm guessing it's another, like, save, resin situation. I am, unfortunately, drinking a ginger ale. My computer drool. We got objectives in the chat. My number one op, B.O.B.? Moki, I thought your number one op was Sidewalky. What happened? Did you, like, kiss and make up or something? Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't I charge my Switch? This is at 21%. I can't string like this. What the shit? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna plug this in for a bit. We're gonna have to do something else first. Fuck, I'm sorry. I didn't even... Why was it? I always plug it in after stream. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna have to do something else. Probably drawing, huh? Yeah, okay, we can draw. Sorry about that. Genuinely thought I was about to play Tomodachi Life. What's wrong? My Switch is just at a really low battery. Why 23 people kiss objects? Not everyone who's watching has to kiss objects. I'm just saying that if you do kiss objects, you should join. It doesn't say if you don't kiss objects that you can't join. Okay, let's fill up this page from last time we did something like this before we move on to a different one. What do you guys want me to draw? How did the shrimp making go yesterday? Awful. You can go ahead and watch the stream uploaded on my YouTube channel. I kissed my Rubik's Cube in a familial way. That's cool. Very chaotic. Right after the stream ended, me and Evie messaged each other at the same time. And Evie said something about, like, oh, I'm sorry that today's stream was so stressful. And then my message was just like, I had so much fun today. My drawings look so good. Thank you. Genuinely kissed a pencil before. I used to chew on pencils. Ice Cube? Okay, I can draw Icy. No! Pencil! I'm scared. I'm tired. I don't get tired. Lesbian pillow mentioned? Hell yeah. I'm scared. Pencil wouldn't let me be a part of her alliance. Yeah, I'm not too fond of pillow. Don't know why I turned British, but I did lean into it. What color, what shape of nose should Ice Cube have? I remember one time I did like a tier list putting all of them into different nose categories, but I forget what I gave Ice Cube. Why are Purpleface and X making out? Why not? Let them live their life. Jeez. A dodecahedron? I don't think dodecahedron. Square? Square would make sense. Or like rectangle. Maybe let's go for a rectangle. Rectangular noses are pretty cute. A drippy nose? I feel like I didn't leave myself enough room for a good drippy nose. But I see the vision. 2 is so adorable? Thank you. There's your ice cube. There's your ice cube. How do you say clock? Clock. She's so cute. Thanks. And she's sort of like translucent. Yeah. Drawings are so good. Thank you. Bobicle mentioned. Hell yeah. Love the Yowie and Yuri in the page. Thank you. If I get too carried away, this might just end up being an art stream and I'll completely forget about Tomodachi Life because I don't have object permanence. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with a good art stream. My keyboard is freaking out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cinder. I'm sure they're gonna post a T-Bot 25 teaser soon, right? Can you draw a marker doing anything? Like who? Or, I mean, like what? I mean, wait, no, I can't draw that on YouTube. This is Bracelety. Bracelety gets a circle nose because it fits her personality. Because she makes a little bit of a fool out of herself and she's a clown. What happened to the shrimp? It's like, I don't want to pick up my phone right now, but it's here. I'm scared to pick up the shrimp because it tends to fall apart. Actually, no, it's just the desk that falls apart. I can pick up the shrimp. Here's the shrimp. The noses can have personalities? Vaguely, I think of the noses as having certain personality traits associated with them. So, like, oval noses are sort of my default, like, right? Like a good old horizontal oval. Right? The boxier ones, like the rectangle or the... I mean, it's a lot of it is about shape language. So, like, Ice Cube is already a cube, so a rectangle or square makes sense. But sometimes it's also about, did I just say shape language? Because I mean, like, squares are typically reserved for more stubborn characters, or triangles are for more offstandish or evil characters. You know? So, I go for nose shapes that go with the general shape of the character, but I also think about personality. Shape language is awesome? Hell yeah. And some of them are for whimsy. Like, Snowball has, a cone-shaped nose because it's like a snowman with a carrot. Honey Bunny, no, you were not late. What's your favorite character to draw? Good question. Tennis ball is rather fun. Let me doodle a quick little tennis ball here. Because he's got, like... I add all the floofies to him, and that's, like, super cool. And then... yeah, it's just a very fluffy guy. Right? And then he's got the standard oval nose. That's a bit bigger than I usually make it, but I'm drawing him tiny. Yeah. Tennis ball is fun. I'm supposed to be drawing marker. Found you on Pinterest. I found you on YouTube. Oh, Bunny! That's lovely to hear. Hi, Randy. Hi, Randy. What's your favorite character to draw? I just answered that. Is that Maid Ruler? Hell yeah. That's 2 of them, actually. I forgot to give this one his little hat. Hold on. Well, it's not really a hat. I don't know what you would call this. Guys, what is this thing called? What is that thing called in maid outfits? TV Rainbow for Pride? Oh, okay. If I color him, I'll do that. Ah! Okay. Marker. Yeah, it's very polarizing. But it's relevant to the Tomodachi Life Island, because that's what he's wearing. Okay, there's marker. A mob cap? That is the funniest possible name for that thing. Mob cap? Like the mob? That's so funny. Okay, yeah, there's marker. Can you draw more Yuri? Sure. Do you have anything specific? There's a Fire Ify drawing on there, is there? Oh yeah, there is! I think someone told me to draw them holding hands, and I just wanted them to be staring deadpan at the camera. Golf ball lesbian? I'd rather not. I headcanon her as Aeroways. Is that Tile? This? No, this is Zeki from Nick the Snake. Toothpaste! Hold on. Sorry for all the muting today, guys. Golf ball non-binary instead? I'd also rather not do that. Draw symbol. Really like Snake the Snake. It's a good show. What are your guys' favorite characters? Mine's Donut. I'll draw symbol, but I need to draw toothpaste first. Evie, I know you understand. I mean, I could just draw a golf ball and then you could look at it and then you could think that it's a non-binary or lesbian golf ball. You can, there's nothing stopping you from doing that. I personally am not a huge fan. I mean, it's something I've done before. Not a huge fan of headcanon characters as non-binary when they're canonically gendered, or you know, headcanon characters is trans in like the opposite direction of the identity they have in the show. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I used to think that. I don't really think that there's anything wrong with it now, but it's still just not really my thing. You're my enemy, Firewingy. How tall is Fern compared to Toothpaste? Fire Leafy Coin Pit? Of course it's a safe place to say that. You could have said just about any ship there and we would have been like, hell yeah. Unless it was, like, terrifying, you know? I love that people call it polybranches. That's so fucking funny. You know what else could be called polybranches? The ship between all of the trees could be polybranches. So that would be like tree, a spruce tree from BFDI Mini, and palm tree from BFDI Mini. No soap. Fucking no soap, D-Wall. That was the highlight of my day. Can you draw a fiery coin pin? Yeah, yeah. Poly is short for polyester. I somehow don't think that's true. I feel like 9 would buy Airways merch just because it matches his color scheme and not because he's actually Airways. No, that's not offensive at all. That's fucking hilarious. No, 9 wouldn't know what it is. 9 would just see the colors and be like, yeah. Bonus points if 9 does realize later that they're actually Airways. But like not when they're actually buying the Pride stuff. They're like, this matches my skateboard. They got the pins on their bags. Everyone thinks that they're ace. That's fucking awesome. Can I draw a golf ball in your style? Yes. There's some fern paste for you guys. I'll draw a golf ball. What should I draw a golf ball doing? Canon canonically characters use a certain set of pronouns as using he, him. Oh, like using he, him for non-binary characters? Yeah. That is bad. Golf ball buying polyester clothes? I mean, I could do that. Looking at the Airways flag, just like pondering it. I kind of like that. Can you draw a sticker? They're my third favorite. Yes, I have other things that unskippable title. Yeah, because you kiss objects. It's actually just erasing representation. Yeah, it's sometimes it's just out of ignorance, like they don't know that the character uses whatever pronouns. You felt ill gender fluids in the chat. I'm not gender fluid, but there might be some others. One example of me where I kind of do think it'd be fun if a character was non-binary. Pi from Battle for Dream Island. She seems like I could totally see her being like, she uses she, they pronouns and is non-binary, but just doesn't give enough of a shit to correct anyone about it. So everyone uses she, her, and she's like, I don't fucking, they're not wrong. I'll just let them keep doing that. She doesn't give a fuck. I will do polybranches. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna draw golf ball doing first. Non-binary is a good broad term. You don't have to be specific. I'm gonna draw a golf ball. No one told me to do this, but I'm gonna draw a golf ball sitting in some mud like a pig. Because I just really like pigs and I like golf ball. What's biological sex and not a gender identity? You were probably thinking of, intersex. I remember I would comment on YouTube videos as a kid and always use the pride flag emoji, not knowing what it meant. That's awesome. Yeah, there she is sitting in some mud. Okay, now poly branches. I always get a little bit intimidated when I'm meant to be drawing poly ship art. I just noticed that was really faded. And the evil Chris? What? Kara? Wait. What should I draw poly branches doing? Guys, your role playing is great and all, but I do need inspiration. Draw a cake clock? Okay, well that's not a thing that the poly branches would be doing. I could draw that. Draw 2 again? No, that trans sidewalking. No, guys. I'm asking for poly branches ideas, not just ideas in general. Poly branches is pin, fiery, coiny, and leafy. Trying to bake and failing horribly. Ring around the rosy. Katie in the background, still not relevant. Fiery doing the Sonic pose? I don't know the Sonic pose off of the top of my head. Watching a movie? Like a movie date night thing? I like that. I've drawn something like that before for, this is gonna sound insane to some of you, but poly, pen, eraser, snowball, blocky, and bottle. She's just there. She's just there. She wants a bunch of boyfriends. No, I know what pose you're talking about. I just don't know how to draw the Sonic pose off of the top of my head. Okay, so we gotta make like a messy looking couch. I feel like movie nights you gotta have a movie night on a messy couch. Right? Like that. That's how it be. What is going on in chat? I have no fucking clue. I've lost control of you guys so fast. And Ashley, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, hold on. There's gotta be at least one character who's sleeping. I'm gonna make it pin. You cooked my shrimp? Why? No. I just realized I was 3 minutes behind this entire time. Oh my god. I feel like some people, when they say they ship poly branches, they actually just kind of just ship fire leafy and coin pin or pin leaf and fire whiny. And they rarely pair like leafy and coiny or pin and fiery together in the poly. What is Fiery doing? He's laying down next to his girlfriend. The little blanket. He's sitting on top of the blanket because he's warm enough. I'm fiery, coiny phobic / serious. Okay, well if that ship genuinely upsets you, you should probably leave stream. Again, that's what / serious implies. Which I feel like that message itself is inherently unserious because that's not a real phobia. I would recommend being careful with the way you use tone indicators. Unless you mean phobic as like prejudiced. In which case, yeah, just get it out of here. If you're prejudiced against a fictional ship, that's you're not the type of viewer I want. Hello, Maurice. Welcome. Fern paste, hell yeah. Now I kind of want to put Coiny next to Fiery just because of what just happened in chat. But I feel like Coiny would be more of the type of person to sit on the armrest. So, but Leafy can't be sitting next to Fiery. Yeah, it's gotta be Coiny. Okay. And then where do I fit Leafy into this? What are you drawing? I'm drawing Polly Branch's movie night. Put Leafy on top of the couch. Now we have to get a popcorn bucket somewhere in here. Fiery's so hard to draw. My tip is to make him egg. Like if you picture or even draw like this egg shape, right? And then you can take a bite out of the egg. He / she, is that your pronouns? Ice bracelet? That's not what this is. I mean, it is braceleting an ice cube, but it's not a ship. Fries as the popcorn bucket. The title of the stream is weird. I know. I joined stream because of the title of the stream. I appreciate that, honey. Most of the polybranchers have triangular noses. We're gonna go to the bathroom? Alright, Gumpy. I don't know where to put the popcorn bucket. Another brilliant ship you guys like? There's a few. Gay 2, I like 2-4, I like, there's a lot of ships I like with 0. I like 0x1 and I like 0x9. 1-3 is decent. Oh yeah, and Blood Moon. How could I forget? Love me some Blood Moon. Guys, what should I draw next? I know there were other requests I got, but I kind of forgot. 0x1 mentioned? Hell yeah. Draw some Blood Moon. I don't know if I have any good ideas for Blood Moon right now. SpongeBob mentioned? Hell yeah. Why is Ruler in a maid dress? That's what he's wearing in my Tomodachi Life game. Oh yeah, Sticker. What should I draw Sticker doing? I hate my dad? That seems irrelevant to anything any of us were just talking about. Spamton? Let's see if I can draw Spamton from memory. I used to be able to. Hold on, let's draw a very simple Spamton. He's got like the glasses, right? And he's got the really pointy nose. It's like a Toby Fox signature. The thing I love about Outro is that when someone asks about Ruler being in a maid dress, Outro's like, why aren't you in a maid dress? Yeah. And then he has like this, like, you know, like a puppet. He's got like a puppet mouth. Oh yeah, that's Spamton. He has a cheek. I just remembered. I just remembered he has a cheek. I don't think he has ears. I think at this point he just has like slicked back hair, right? Is that Spamton? Guys, did I do good? Is that a good Spamton? Yeah? Yeah? That's good enough? It's accurate? I haven't drawn this man in literal years. Okay. What's our dress sticker doing? Beach sticker? I could do beach sticker. Handstand. That's a good spam tin. Thank you. Lying flat on the ground. Playing games with beach ball. Okay, I can do sticker playing games with beach ball. What if beach ball pulled stickers face off to kiss them? I've drawn that before. Not publicly. You have to be very good friends with me to see that drawing. I have to trust you a lot. Long bacon store? What about the long bacon store? I have no clue what's going on in chat. Yeah, I know what the long bacon store is, but like, why is it being brought up here? $44 lava. I've never had Mike and Eggs. I don't think we have them up here in Canada. $88 fire. What's the next step up? What's 88 times 2? $1616? That doesn't sound right. 176? 160? 176? They're playing Connect 4. 176 plasma. And then you also have like 11 ice. Yeah. Does anyone here in chat know of or remember hand plates? Battle for Tomodachi Life Island. Okay, there they are playing Connect 4. I love Connect 4. guest mention. Am I dense? Okay, yeah. Hand plates. Hand plates was the shit, dude. Fucking Zarla. I don't think I would be doing this today if it wasn't for Zarla. Zarla was such a big inspiration for me. This board game Shoots and Ladders. Okay, this is a topic that I might make into a no-tro rant one day. I've been posting some of those. I'm sure some of you have seen them. I don't understand the stereotypical sibling dynamic. Where, like, I hear so many sibling stories where, like, one sibling is just being clearly abusive towards the other, and it's so normalized. My siblings never did that shit. Were you gonna play Tomodachi Life? Yes, but I realized that I didn't charge my Switch at all, so now we're drawing. This might just be an art stream at this point, because I have the playlist, the Tomodachi Life playlist, I'd prefer to keep the fluff that isn't Tomodachi Life out of there. So I guess I think we're just doing an art stream now. I wanted to play Tomodachi Life, but we never bullied each other, right? Like, what? Why do so many people see that as, like, a core part of the sibling dynamic? It doesn't have to be like that. Your sibling was just mean. So many people will tell these, like, harrowing stories about terrible things their siblings did to them, and they think it's funny. And it's like, what? How are you not in therapy for that? What the fuck? I don't know what my mom did to make me and my siblings normal. If anything, I was the mean one. But that's just because I was, like, autistic and depressed and wanted to kill everything. It was never, like, malicious intent specifically against my siblings. It was just rage at the world. My brother enables my anxiety and I have no clue how to stop it. What the fuck? That's not okay! Tease him and make games harder for him? Yeah. Me and my siblings, we tease each other. I tease my brother by calling him bald all the time. And that's not... But, like, there's this... Okay, this is an oddly specific example, and I don't think any of you will know what I'm talking about. But, for some reason, as a kid, I was allowed to watch this YouTube series called Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. And there was this one story that one of the guys told, I forget which one, of his older brother tricking him into getting underneath a, like, an empty laundry basket, and then sitting on the basket while he was stuck under it for, I think, hours? It's like, no, that's just child abuse. That's not a funny story. That was just child abuse. That's horrifying. That specific person, if I remember correctly, had a lot of stories about how his brother tormented him. Just, like, straight up physical and psychological abuse against this random little kid. And it's like, what the fuck? You can't just do... What? Who let that happen? Why do so many people hate Pillow and Teapot? I like her just because she doesn't care. I find her unfunny, and she made stories worse by being in them. How'd the topic get so dark? Someone mentioned siblings, and I just immediately unloaded. My siblings shot me in laundry baskets, but I actually liked it. Yeah, if you're having a good time, then sure. If everyone consents, then yeah, you can be trapped under the laundry basket. But this story wasn't that. I would also like to be trapped under a laundry basket. But I would also like to be let out whenever I please, you know? Gay pencil! Welcome to the stream. What should I draw? Yeah. Because so many people think it's normal. So many people think, like, the toxic sibling dynamic is just... That's just how siblings are. No! One time I bit my sister. As the story goes, I don't remember this at all. As the story goes, I apparently misheard my mother. She said, "Don't bug your sister." And I heard, "Go bite your sister." So I bit my sister. And I bit her hard. I drew blood. And since I don't remember that happening, and neither my mom nor my sister can read my mind, I have no clue whether or not I just made that shit up. There's a very real chance that I purposely misinterpreted what she said so that I could go bite my sister. I don't fucking know. That seems like something I might do. I have no goddamn clue. I was a horrible child. I want that to be clear to all of you. I was a wretched kid. Why are y'all barking in chat? What the fuck? Nothing's worse than when your parents try to say you weren't a bad child when you were. Huh? Nothing's worse than when your parents try to say you weren't a bad child when you were. I guess my mom doesn't refer to me as a child very often. So I wouldn't relate to that. She's not like, "Oh, you were such a difficult kid," or "Oh, you were such a good kid." We just don't talk about it. She's just like, "Oh, you were autistic." And I was like, "Yeah. That's true." I used to crawl under the laundry basket and pretend I was in jail. I feel like every kid with a laundry basket has done that at some point. Cause she thought the foam donut was real. Huh. I have an old picture of me flipping off the camera because I had a boo-boo on my middle finger. Fucking 22. Pin, wrong finger. I think it's so funny when people take the clips of Pin flipping people off and being like, "Look, this isn't a kid's show. BFDI isn't a kid's show." Regular show had fucking, I think, Mordecai say the word piss in an episode. Like, kids know about these things. You can put this stuff in a kid's show. As long as you're, like, normal about it. BFDI is for like preteens and young teenagers, or maybe even not. Maybe even I feel like it's for preteens. That's like the target demographic. And I'm just content with the fact that I like a show for preteens. I don't need to justify it to myself. You can just like things that are for kids. I'm not going to the tour. For a few reasons, the main one being that I live nowhere near any of the locations. BFDI is for older children. It's gonna be interesting, that stuff. Yeah. No, absolutely. It's like an older demographic than... Yeah, it's not for little kids. But it's definitely for kids. Guys, what should I draw? I might be late. A little bit. Wait, what did Foldy say? Oh, I'm completely lost on what you two are talking about. Draw coiny somehow? What are the rules? Here's the rules. No Dandy's Roll of Steven Universe. I'm not going to elaborate why. Just don't make them topics of conversation. No vain talk. I have venophobia and it aches me out. No ban evading. If I mute you or ban you, do not use another account to, what's the word there? Subvert the evade. Just evade. Don't evade the ban. No spoilers. If something like an episode of BFDI or Digital Circus or something comes out in theaters before it comes out on YouTube, and you have seen it in theaters, do not share the plot of said episode. No bigotry, no transphobia, sexism, racism, homophobia, things like that. No object show community drama. Pretty self-explanatory. If there's drama happening with object show creators, don't talk about it in this chat. English only. I cannot moderate messages if they are not in English because I only speak English. No trauma dumping. No trauma dumping. No spam repeated messages. If you copy and paste a message a few times and I don't see it, I'm probably deliberately ignoring you and you should stop. And no personal info. Do not share your age or your location in the chat. Time zones are fine, and birth dates, not birth years, birth dates are fine. Can you draw a wood leaf? I could. Doing for art fight this year? If so, which team will you / do you want to join? I am going to do art fight this year, and I'm going to be on team comedy. Now that I think about it, I might take a break from streaming to do art fight. I might take like a month-long break, because I feel like stream and art fight would be a lot to handle once art fight starts. Gady rage baiting 4. How can you register for art fight? You just make an account. What happens on the island instead of streaming during art fight? I mean, I probably won't be playing the island at all. It's not gonna be like last time where I played the game off stream. Unless I do. I could add more items and stuff. But no, I'm probably gonna be so drained from art fight. I don't want to waste my energy on or I don't want to use my energy on the game if I'm supposed to be drawing people's OCs. Due to lack of motivation, that's alright. Kitty. Flower block. it's hard to come up with good shipping stuff on the spot, right? Because a lot of my shipping stuff is comics. It's like unique interactions between the characters. And those take a little bit time. Am I taking art requests? Yes. Those take a little bit of time for me to stew up. Like, hold on. I started like a little, I'm nowhere near done with it, obviously. But like a little Bommy and Nickel comic here. And it's all about character interaction. But like, am I just gonna, do you just want me to draw them making out? Kind of like I did here? Or... It's hard to come up with something on the spot without it feeling repetitive. If so, can you draw my queen? Wait, what did you say before? Oh, the request thing? I already drew golf ball. She's right here. From Fanny mangled like in Teapot 13. I don't remember exactly how she was mangled in Teapot 13. Winner, loser. I'm feeling uninspired. For Yaoi more than Yuri. That doesn't seem like something the gay pencil would say. I'm gonna be so for real. Draw Notro Burger. My first year doing art fight. Ooh. Wait, how many object characters can you make good impressions of? What do you mean impressions? Like vocal impressions? David X Dora? I'd rather not draw ship art of those two. Canonically, they're not related, but it's controversial still. Did I copy you or did you copy me? I don't think either of us copied each other. I think we both independently wanted to become burgers. Burgers are very popular, so we didn't have to get the idea from each other. Voice impressions? Okay, I'm not gonna do all these right now. But off the top of my head, voices I can do pretty well. Woody, Money, I can do 4 pretty well. I can do Belle pretty well. Bommy, I can do a decent Bommy. I can sing that one song as Needle. Y'all know the one. Y'all know the one. I don't think I've ever had just a normal burger. What is a normal burger in your mind? And what are the abnormal burgers that you've been eating? Well, bye, 22. I dreamed a dream where nobody called me Nitty. You dreamed a dream where nobody calls you Puffy. We dreamed a dream of a world with no name calling. Only there could we sleep peacefully. Our eyelids. Nope. No. Our eyelids falling. I hate burgers. How fucking dare you? Notro Krabby Patty when? I'm not a Krabby Patty. I'm a land burger. That was beautiful. Thank you. Wow. Like my parents gave me burger patties with no buns. What? That's not a burger. That's not like a... That's like a hamburg steak, maybe? Is Object OCs allowed in art fight? Yes! Oh, I have plenty of Object OCs. As long as when you're making attacks on Object OCs, that you mark them as simple shaped characters instead of full bodies. But yeah, our fight is pretty lenient on what counts as a character. I used to call Needle Needy more. But now there's an actual character named Needy, yeah. Wonder if they're gonna add a Puffy. They should have a character named Puffy and it's just a vape pen. That'd be fucking awesome. What team are you in Art Fight? I'm Team Comedy. Because I'm a basic bitch. No, it's actually because I like the color.